when you're adopting an older child, you get a photograph of this child, and you instantly want to feel a connection to this child. But what you don't know, and you won't know for quite a while, is the life experiences that this child has had, not just whether they've been sexually molested, or if they've been stealing, or what kind of things they've been doing, but also the prenatal care of their biological mother. I mean, how much did she drink during her pregnancy? Because I think what I have seen with so many people that I know that have adopted older children is that the action and consequence, they don't understand, if I do this, this will happen. There is fetal alcohol effect, and you won't see it in their faces. They look like beautiful little children, but you do not know what you're getting. You just absolutely have no idea what you are in store for. There's no way of knowing until you get that child home and in your home, and you start to understand them. I mean, that's the difference from adopting privately, and meeting the birth mother. You still don't know. They're always going to lie to you, I think, whether they drank and how much they drank. So I have many, many friends that have adopted, from private adoptions to Romania and South America, and there hasn't been one that has been really perfect. How does adopting an older child affect your family if you have other children? I think you have to be really careful here. When we adopted our twins, I wanted to adopt another baby, and I was told I couldn't, because even though my twins were privately adopted, I couldn't take another child out of the system. I had to wait 7 or 8 years, and I wasn't prepared to do that. And so what they showed me at the ministry was phone books full of special needs, and I'm talking really special needs children. And I looked through the book and I closed the book, because I didn't think it was fair to bring a highly special needs child into our home when I had a responsibility to the twins' birth mother to raise these girls and to give them all my attention and to do the best possible job I could do for me to physically adopt another child that was highly special needs. I couldn't have concentrated on them. I mean, if I'd given birth to a special needs child, that would have been different, but this was of my own doing. So I was very careful when we adopted Kira, and I didn't want to adopt Dimitri when they offered him to us, because that would have now changed the balance in our home. We have a set of twins adopted at birth. Now we're adding a little girl. The balance is still fine. We add more, like we added the other 2 brothers that they wanted us to take. That would have thrown the balance out. Now there are more Russians than there are Canadians. And will we have a shift in power? Will there be a power struggle? And I didn't want to have nonstop fighting. So I think the way we did it, by adding 1 child 1 year and bringing the next child the next year, it allowed us to bond with Kira, to have some sort of relationship with her. This is when she was 9, opposed to having Kira and Dimitri come at the same time and not being able to fully make that bond, because they're like puppies. They're bonding with each other. They're not going to fully bond with us, and they're going to feel like they're a team, one team against another. So it was better to do it in stages, for us anyway. And I think when we got Dimitri, Kira went upstairs and told him that this was her family, not his. This is her mother and her father. She was very clear on that. So we had bonded with Kira.